shocking incident in Cross River State, a young woman known as Pretty Goddess has been accused of luring a friend identified as Debit Queen to a hotel where she brutally assaulted her, stripped her naked, and posted videos of the ordeal online. The disturbing act, which has sparked outrage on social media, was reported to have occurred on Thursday evening, August 22nd, 2024. According to several online video sources, the victim, Debit Queen, whose real name has not been disclosed, discovered that Pretty Goddess, whose real name is also not publicly known, was allegedly involved with her boyfriend, identified as Ralph. In a fit of rage and under the pretext of a friendly visit, Pretty Goddess arranged a meeting with Debit Queen at a local hotel in Calabar, the state's capital. Debit Queen, unaware of the true motive behind the invitation, arrived at the hotel, where she was quickly rounded up by 4 girls and flogged. The situation escalated rapidly when Pretty Goddess accused Debit Queen of having an affair with Ralph. The confrontation turned violent as Pretty Goddess and her friends subjected Debit Queen to severe physical assault. The attack included flogging her with a cane, stripping her naked, and recording the entire incident on video. Pretty Goddess later posted online videos including images of Debit Queen in a compromising state. Traces of the nude videos of Debit Queen have been trending on X. In swift retaliation, another popular ex-blogger named Withheld posted Pretty Goddess nude videos online, tagging several other blogs. This act of humiliation and violence has provoked widespread condemnation and distress among the public. Debit Queen, recounting the harrowing experience in a video she made after the incident and posted by a popular blog on X on Saturday morning, revealed that she was unaware of the conflict with Pretty Goddess' boyfriend and expressed her shock at the brutal treatment she received. There were 4 girls in the room, she said. There was nothing I could do. She was with her friends and I was alone. Debit Queen claimed that Pretty Goddess had invited her under false pretense, initially presenting the meeting as a casual visit for a house party. She said there was a party and I agreed to go. When I arrived, she began beating me, she recounted. The victim also denied the allegations of infidelity. I know him, Ralph, but he is not my friend. I have not seen him before. I didn't sleep with him. It is untrue that I was caught sleeping with her boyfriend, she asserted. In a failed attempt to justify her actions, Pretty Goddess admitted to luring Debit Queen to the hotel and subjecting her to physical assault. She exclaimed that she was driven by anger upon discovering that Debit Queen had been in contact with her boyfriend. She said, and I quote, "I checked my boyfriend's phone and saw that he had her number, which he didn't have before. I also noticed that they had been chatting recently." End of quote. She added that her anger was further fueled when she found out that Debit Queen had allegedly slept with her boyfriend. Pretty Goddess claimed that the assault was not premeditated and that the intensity of the attack was an expression of her rage. "I didn't plan to beat her up. It was anger. All I wanted to know was if she had my boyfriend's number," she explained. She also mentioned that while she initially intended to keep the video private, it was inadvertently shared by her friends. In an apology addressed to Debit Queen, the lady said, "I am very sorry. I didn't mean to take it this far. I will take care of anything you want and do anything you want. Please find a place in your heart to forgive me." The Cross River State Police, led by Commissioner Augustine Grima, has responded swiftly to the incident. Following the viral spread of the assault video, the police have ordered an immediate investigation, calling for the perpetrator's arrest. Grima condemned the act, stating that it involves severe physical assault and trauma. The arrest will assist the police in ascertaining the circumstances surrounding the disturbing incident and bringing the perpetrators to justice, he said. Grima, in a statement signed by the police command spokesperson, Irene Ugo, emphasized the need for vigilance within the hospitality industry. "We urge hotels to conduct thorough background checks on guests to prevent such incidents," the statement read. The police also confirmed that Debit Queen was receiving medical attention in a hospital in Calabar due to the injuries sustained during the assault. The authorities have promised to keep the public informed about the progress of the investigation. The incident between the two ladies has sparked a fierce reaction on social media platforms. Many users have expressed outrage over the brutal nature of the assault and the public humiliation suffered by David's Green. Reactions range from calls for legal action to condemnation of Pretty Goddess' actions. On X, formerly Twitter, user @FGirlRita wrote, "I've never seen someone carry a cane and beat someone like that. Even if there were 5 of them, I would still stand up to them. This is unacceptable." Another user @AgbakaI demanded immediate action. "They need to arrest that girl. What is this?" Samuel, another concerned individual, said, "That girl needs to be taught a lesson. I'm personally working on it." Chima Echefule expressed support for legal action, stating she needs to be arrested for such an act. The sharing of explicit videos online has only amplified the public's response, with many condemning the act as an egregious violation of privacy and dignity. In Nigeria, assault is governed by several legal frameworks, including the Penal Code, the Criminal Code, and specific state laws. These laws define assault as any form of force that threats used against another person without their consent. Under the Penal Code, applicable in northern Nigeria, assault includes physical violence and the threat of harm. The Criminal Code, relevant in southern Nigeria, distinguishes between different types of assault, such as common assault and more serious forms that result in actual bodily harm. A human rights lawyer, Mrs. Selina Onua, speaking to our correspondent, said Pretty Goddess' actions could be classified as assault under Nigerian law. If the flogging caused physical injury, it would be considered assault, occasioning actual bodily harm. Even in the absence of visible injury, the use of force without consent constitutes assault. The legal consequences for such actions can include criminal charges with potential penalties ranging from fines to imprisonment, depending on the severity of the assault and local laws. Additionally, David Green may seek civil remedies such as compensation for the harm suffered. Victims of assaults are encouraged to file reports with the police, who will investigate the matter and take appropriate legal actions based on the evidence. Legal counsel is also recommended to understand one's rights and available options, she said. From Lagos, this is Peter Mobuko, News Express, Nigerian Television.